Alright, I think I'm ready for some Grandmaster. Oh shoot, hold on. I'm not gonna be talking too much, but I'll just put myself right here. Betwixt the boards. Hey Koji, have you ever heard about a streamer named Pikitunch? No, what do they do? They're not a weirdo, are they? I don't know, they're kind of a weirdo. I'm gonna hard pass on them then. Oh shit, it's fallen. They get owned in chattel. That sounds about right. Not me though. I never get owned. I'm like always cool. Only saying cool shit like Beelzemorph. I know. Oh, and... oh, so good. Got the Beelzemorph, cool. You know I'm on that shit. That Beelzemorph grind. Beelzemorph. I think, I can't remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails, as a kid, named, like, something crazy like that, like, I think it's literally, like, Beelzethor or something. And, like, the other kid's name is Lazarus, I'm pretty sure. They have some, like, crazy-ass names. They just immediately sound badass. Oh, shit. Well, a lot quicker than I thought it was. Oh fuck, I'm really high up. This is a dud. Wait. Nope. That was pretty close. Lazarus Echo, Balthazar, Nova Lux, and a fourth unknown child. At the time of writing, that's actually their name. That's not even like the writer not knowing who they are. Trent Reznor just really named his kid that. Got first? Oh, didn't give me time to write it. That's fair. Lazarus Echo. This sounds so cool. Balthazar. I mean, his wife's named Mary Queen Mandig, so like keeping with tradition. Exactly, like Trent Reznor, Mary Queen Mandig, Lazarus Echo. Those are some cool ass names. But also, like, at the same time, it doesn't really give you much room to be like, if you're lame and you have that name, that's gotta suck. You're like a dork. Your name is Baltzar. That'd be a lot of pressure, yeah. That'd be a lot to live up to. Beyond just being yeah, you got those two. You got your dad is Trent Reznor, and your name is Baltzar. You have a lot to live up to. Your dad hung out with like David Bowie and shit. Are you ready for this teaspoon? World's slowest teaspoon? Balthazar. Whenever I need to like name a cat in D&D or something, or like an animal, I always give it that name because it just sounds so cool. Or you go to Frank Zappa, where you name your kid something weird like Moon Unit and Dewey's. I always heard about that, but I don't know much about Frank Zappa. Is that true? Is this kid's name that? Moon Unit. You think that's what he wished he was named? Yeah. Man, that's crazy. Moon Unit. That's a great band name. I don't know about a child name though. Moon Unit. That reminds me when I was working retail, there's some dude who came in, like the store had just opened up, and mind you, I worked at a pet store, and this dude came in, and he just had the most like thick New York accent, and I think he even like immediately mentioned that he's originally from New York. And I was like, "Oh, can I help you find anything today?" And he's like, "Oh, well, you know, I'm trying to look for this." Like, it started out normal, and then eventually, somehow, I don't remember how, he started telling me, he's like, "You know Frank Zappa?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know Frank Zappa." He's like, "Wow, not a lot of people do these days." Then he's like, "Have you ever heard about his poodle lecture?" Like, poodle lecture? Yeah, his poodle lecture. When you go home today, look it up. Go on YouTube. Type in Frank Zappa poodle lecture. I was like, "Oh, okay." And he started explaining to me what it was. He's like, "You see, we're the poodle, and we're being and the owner is the man. And the man is fucking the poodle." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And after a while, he's like, anyway, go search up when you get the time." Like, will do, you know? "Do you want a poodle or something, sir?" I'm like, "Please don't get near our dogs." don't even remember if I asked him if he had a dog or not. It kind of seemed like he was just... I don't even remember if he bought anything particular. He might have just been looking around for the fuck of it. It was like early morning, like right when we opened. Wonder what he's up to. Just hanging out at the pet store, yeah, like, what, I think it was 8 AM or something. Got nothing to do but ask people about Frank Zappa poodle documentaries, or a lecture. Damn, it's too early to be at a pet store. You'd be shocked. There's a lot of people who would be there like immediately, which I always found interesting. Usually it was for grooming, but we would just let the grooming people in like immediately, even before the store opened, because here's a weird thing about some pet stores is that the grooming will be open before the actual pet store, so you just have to unlock the actual main doors to the pet store and let them in. And it's always like awkward because they'll be standing there for a while and without people realizing. Tetris, what's up? What's up, Sarah? Oh shit, I have to scratch my eye. Ugh. Oh, the timing. Tetris. Damn, got pretty high up. Yeah, this was originally going to be a no mic stream, but I felt like it. It's peaky. It's true. What's up, Beige? Damn, everyone's here. Oh, bad start immediately. The Beijard. Dade, Tiki Punch? Pikitunch? My eyes automatically read Tiki Punch. I love that you guys are getting used to that Pog emote, even in other people's chats. Guppy and Provident. Hi, Beijard and Koji Roll. Everyone's so formal, I love it. Shoot. Yeah, that works. Yeah, for people who don't know, I did the Pog emo for Sarah. Aquapug. Pog. Go sub her so you can get it yourself. The best part about working at the pet store though was like right in the morning it would open at the same time as the grocery outlet next to us. So I would go get like a pastry roll, like a really cheap pastry roll from there, and a Red Bull, and then just like sit outside the store and eat it. So comfy. Just one easy payment of insert sub cost here you too can use. Still waiting on getting the other two approved. Yeah, I did 2 other ones. I won't say what they are. I'll let it be a surprise, but I popped off on them. Bongo. Sarah did the bongo one. You haven't seen the other? Oh wow, it really is going to be a surprise. The more bongos, the better. That's what I always say. Dude, I love that game, Bongo Kazooie. My face when I see the new emotes. For a second, I was like, yeah, what are they? I designed them, I should know. I have terrible memory. Did you ever play the Donkey Kong Bongo game? No, I did not. I'm pretty sure I had a friend though in my neighborhood who had the bongos, and I always thought about it. I was like, what is that for? Because I didn't know what Donkey Kongo was. Donkey Kongo was my shit. That explains a lot, Luke. No, I'm kidding. Was it fun? You know, it was hard for me to imagine I've done using an emote more than Guppy Pog, but surprised me. I enjoyed it as a kid. I've done using other emotes? Not very likely. Yeah, I'll set up for a teaspoon. Yeah, I'll fuck up the teaspoon. Uh-oh. It's going so quick now. How's the music, by the way? Is it too loud? Too quiet? I should probably ask that. According to Kekeku. Kekeku means plant. Music level seems fine. It's a little on the quiet side, but I prefer it that way. Alright. Fair enough. Woo! There we go, much better. On the quiet side, so maybe that's my volume setup, probably. I have myself turned up pretty high on the mixer. I'm like hitting red. I'll just blow out my audio. Well, I'm gonna go have a nice stream. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Beige. Person having their volume at 10. I don't know, it's kind of quiet. Could make a difference, huh? It's good volume, but I keep hearing it sound like a purple raccoon. Ignore that. Not real. Oh my god. When I was doing like test runs of this game while checking OBS to make sure it's all good, I was like clearing this super easy. And the second I actually hit stream. Guess it makes a difference when you're actually like talking to people, huh? Besides yourself. Woo. Damn. Now we're distracting him. The stream tax. Let me put in my name real quick. I'll drop this album again because it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. If you're interested in the music right now, here's a link. Time to wipe Ark off the freaking list. For people who don't know much about Tetris, this one is pretty cool. It's like what's the word? Well, it was an arcade game first of all, and It has a bunch of interesting features. I'm enjoying this filter. It works so well for this game, right? It was kind of I used this game a lot as a test for this filter to see how it look, and I really enjoy mixed together. Yeah, I have a bunch of new stream setups actually. I'll have to show them at some point. This game in particular is pretty cool because so in normal Tetris, like when you drop the piece, it just hits the ground. And if you see around the piece, you'll notice this little like white outline going around it. Yeah, right there. And that's because you have to press up then down immediately to lock the piece. So if I just drop it like normally, like that, I have to wait for a while for like to get the next piece. But if I drop then lock immediately, I get the piece quicker, which makes for some fun gameplay. I always wish that they ported this one though to online because it has some of the best multiplayer modes. Tetris Pop and Lock. Pop, lock, and drop it. Honestly, Tetris Pop and Lock sounds like an actual game. Tetris Pop and Lock, like those would be the two main characters, and you would have to go like through a story of helping Pop and Lock travel the Tetris lands, the Tetramino land. Ooh. We moving. It's gonna get fast again after this. We gotta make to 300. If you see my levels on the side, that's what I'm paying attention to right now. Every piece dropped is like a next level. Are those exclamation points on that block? Yeah. At the 100th level, you'll get a special block. And when you clear that special block, they do specific things. Like, I think this one's free fall, so if I had some like awkward blocks, they would all drop down. Kind of hard to explain. It's like if the Tetraminos had like gravity for a sec. Imagine those Minecraft gravity mods. Yeah, it's basically that. Minecraft gravity mod. Talking about like imagine sand blocks, you know? They turn into sand blocks basically and all drop down. There's some crazy ass Minecraft mods. I wish Minecraft was could actually like run on my computer good enough when I streamed it. Because I love that game. I'd love to stream some Minecraft. I have a friend who has a sibling that is really into like the multiplayer Minecraft, like Skybed Wars and like, I don't know, like they're doing 1v1s and shit with bow and arrows. There's like a competitive, like, I don't know, shooting scene or something. They had me play once, and I was kind of rocking the bow and arrow. I was shooting kids left and right in Minecraft. Oh, it doesn't run well when you stream? Nah, I tried it once, and it just did not run well. So I played some Tetris or something instead. Like at that point, if I dropped the Minecraft quality any lower, it would look like just fog a centimeter away. Which maybe I could just rebrand it as a horror Minecraft stream. Darken the brightness and just turn up the fog. We're doing way better than last time. Look at this. This looks so clean. Alright. Do that. Perfect. Oh my god. That works. I can't look at chat at the moment, so hold up. Or maybe I can. Hold on. Silent Hill Edition. That would actually be pretty cool, though. I'm sure there's probably a mod out there that adds like wacky shit, right? Turns Minecraft into a horror game. Some people find Minecraft like really creepy. Like they think it's a horror game already. Anyone else feel like that? I could kind of get it at some points, but for the most part, it was pretty relaxing for me. Ooh, we're at the credits. Now they're instantly dropping. Ah, yeah, I cannot make that. I've never made it past the credits. I've always died during the credits, so we'll see. Oh my god, it's so hard. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, I did it. Woo! Awesome. Holy moly, woo! Even. This isn't even that bad, technically. If you ever have time, go look up Tetris Grandmaster. Was it Awesome Games Done Quick? So, AGDQ. They do the master mode, and I believe they get all the way to the end or something. One of them does. And if you get all the way to the end and you get to the credits, the Tetraminos turn invisible. So they have to like go through a long credit sequence while the blocks are invisible and insta dropping. I could probably clean this, but I don't want to. Just repeat that. I don't want to do that again. How's that even possible? That's insane. People are really good at it. I think there's only like... So when you like beat the game, I think it's once you complete normal and master, you get Grandmaster mode or something. And if you get that with like double S's, then you qualify as a Tetris Grandmaster. And if I remember right, there's only like 27 of them in the world or something. Which is a pretty small amount in the scope of it. I think there's only like, I don't know, four Tetris Grandmasters. I hope they send you a certificate or something. You know, I don't know if they do. It is a huge like respect thing because it's pretty hard to get it. So a lot of people who play the games will definitely have a lot of respect for you. I'll say that. You should get a plaque though. It's one of those things where I don't even think the developers could have probably beaten it. Like they probably just like thought like, yeah, people are probably good enough that they'll find out how to do this. They should send you like a black belt. This is what I think. We only have a year or two to work on this. Someone's going to dedicate their entire life to this for years. That's a crazy amount of old games when you think about it. They're just like, oh, okay, we've made Tetris, put it out. Like, oh, can they beat it? Maybe. We don't know. We're already paid, we don't care. Like, I believe in classic NES Tetris, there's a point in which the devs, like, didn't think people could actually make it past. So they just have it, like, nearly insta-drop or something, or like the blocks just drop incredibly fast as basically like a kill screen or something, but people found a way to get past that. They invented new ways of tapping, of pressing like D-pad quicker. Shoot. Actually we're good. Could have been worse. What's past it? I mean, it keeps going. It's an insane pace though. Like, the way classic NES Tetris is if you hold down or press D-pad as fast as you can get to the sides at like a certain amount of time with how fast the blocks are going. But once you hit that point, then if you're just pressing the D-pad normally, you can't press it fast enough. It's just not possible. So people have found like methods of hyper tapping and rolling to counteract it, and be fast enough to get past that area. Hyper tapping is when you like flex your muscles to like hit really quickly, but the downside of it was super painful for the people, and a lot of people didn't want to learn it because it was painful. And so they found out about rolling, which was basically where you would have to search a video for it. It's hard to explain, but it's basically like people are literally rolling the controller across their fingers to press faster, but it's like way easier on the arms. Dang, I love how inventive, dedicated communities are for stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, it's crazy because, like, especially for classic Tetris, it's so well documented. If you watch, like, the tournaments and stuff for certain years, because some years you can literally see it evolve as you watch. Like, you'll see in the early years, all people are just pressing the D-pad as quick as they can. And then eventually, I think there's like one or two hyper tappers at that time. And after a while, then it starts being all hyper tappers. Like, once the top D-pad, or as they're called, DOS players, got like beat, then everyone switched over to hyper tapping because you basically had to. And then hyper tapping reigned for a little bit, and then you could see like a roller roll type player, like come in and start doing that. And then they took over. Now if you go look right now, there's probably only people rolling. I doubt there's any hyper tapper these days. So crazy. That game's been out since like what? Early 90s? Still finding new ways to play that game. Ironically, too, old Tetris is more popular for speedrunning than new Tetris. Which, when I tell people that, they're a bit surprised. Because you think modern Tetris would be more fun, right? Because it's like all fast, and there's a lot more strategic like maneuvers, like T-spins and barrels, and or TK barrels, or whatever they're called. Like all that shit, and 4 wides and openers and perfect clears. But no, modern Tetris is pretty pretty bad at the moment, because with regulations and stuff, it's just boring to watch. It goes by so quickly. The commentators can't keep up because it's going by so fast, and they kind of just do the same strat every time. Rounds are maybe like, I don't know, a minute, if that. You know, while classic Tetris, it's so much more fun because it's more about stamina and like who can hold out the longest. By regulations, you mean like the tournaments and events for modern Tetris games? A little bit of that. What I mean more by it is how scoring works in a lot of Tetris games for like points and stuff. Like, so when they do modern Tetris, that usually means like garbage. So when you clear lines, it sends garbage under the player's blocks, and which they have to clear out, you know. But there's certain points or certain maneuvers that you can do that sends more garbage quicker because they're higher points, and that ends up making it so there's only certain maneuvers, and certain maneuvers are really OP because of it. You pretty much have to play with those or you're going to lose. Like, you search up a 4 wide, that's basically, I can't really show it on here, but it's basically where there's an open space between, in the middle, around 4 blocks from the right. That sounds like it would limit the strats, yeah. And so the thing about modern Tetris, it just becomes about how quick of a button presser you are. If you can press quicker than your opponent, then you win. Like, you could mess up, but as long as you're quicker, then you win, which is a shame. Because it just means people who are like press really quick and practice that all the time are essentially the winners. It's not about the strats anymore. With classic Tetris, at the very least, like, it is stamina, but there's a lot of decision making because classic Tetris is completely random. The pieces you get are random. Modern Tetris goes by 7-bag rules, and 7-bag means that you're going to get certain pieces in a certain amount of plays no matter what. So in 7-bag, it's basically you're getting a bag every time of the 7 main blocks. And so that means between 14 moves or so, you know you're going to get a line piece, or you're going to get a T-spin or something. But in classic Tetris, you could go maybe 50 blocks without a line piece, and you just have to deal with it. So it makes it a lot more exciting because even the players don't know what they're going to get. I was hitting the button, I swear. That line block is killer. This might be it. Unless... oh no. Wait, never say never. Line block, worst block to have right now. It's over. The dream's over. Unless... nope. It's over. Woo! It definitely makes older Tetris sound more fun when like competing. Yeah, it's a much more fun game to watch. Actually playing it is really hard. Especially for modern players. There's a lot of modern players who are like, oh, classic Tetris is so easy. And then they go play and they like die immediately because it's so hard. I'll probably do like 2 more attempts at Master and call it for the day. This is going to be a short stream, honestly. I've just been getting back into the groove of actually streaming. I'll change the music first though. Again, that album was Mind Station 98 Volume 1 by System ST91. Alright. Here's the new album I'm going to be playing. Sounds like a plan. It's been fun to hear more Tetris info. Oh, I have a lot of Tetris info. I could probably do a presentation purely on Tetris stuff. I love me some Tetris. Yeah, I've been wanting to do some more chill streams. Like, I like doing the fun ones where I do a challenge or I play through a game, but try now doing just like random games where it's just calming to play it and then talk with people. PowerPoint stream? That would be fun. If I did that, I would get Mars in here and we do our Home Alone presentation. Actually, you know what? She would probably love that. I should talk to her about that. We could easily do about like 2 hours on that. You should. The dream would be, oh my god, this would be so much fun. Have a multi-person stream where everyone comes on and does a PowerPoint. Like, me and Mars go first, then like Luke and Sarah go next or something. That'd be fun. Might have to make that a reality. I would love to do something like that. I'm back in the swing of it. We'll make plans for that. Who really likes PowerPoints in the Discord? Is Alexei? Good question. I'm pretty sure it's Alexis, isn't it? For reference, Luke, Providin, and Sarah Aquaguppy and I are in the Discord together with some friends. And one of our friends likes PowerPoints. Bunch of losers. They're kind of stinky, but I like them. This is a clean setup. Stinky friends. They're stinky but nice, you know. I just have to... They're like, shoot, what are they called? The long fellas, long rats. What do you call them? They're an animal. Some people have ferrets. They're like ferrets. You have to wash them like every day, but it's worth it, you know? Long rats. I think I said that to a customer once because I could not remember what a ferret was called, and they brought their ferret in, and I was like, "Oh, it's a long rat," something to that effect. Like a long rat, fuzzy noodles. I think I called them. I think I called them something like that once too. Like, oh, the fluffy noodles. It was always exciting when people brought in ferrets or like birds. There's one customer who would bring in a bearded dragon every time they came, and they came quite a bit, you know. Shit. That started so nice. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me. And I mean it, Luke. I'm pretty sure there's a guy who came with a parrot every now and then. Do that. A 40-line stream would be fun. But that's really only for the Tetris lovers. I wish GeoGuessr didn't cost any money. I would totally do learning GeoGuessr streams. $5 is like I get it, you know, they need to have a they need to make money from it, but dude, $5 a month for GeoGuessr? That's crazy. The Tetris lovers, you mean the nerds, yeah. Losers like me who love watching blocks fall. Sucks that everything requires money. I agree. Hate it. Okay, yeah, then we do that. And this. Oh, that's perfect. I do like that if you play with someone who has a membership, you can do whatever with them. Yeah, that's true, but then you always have to play someone with a membership. It's like sometimes I don't want to suck in front of someone who is good enough at the game to know that the decisions I'm making are dumb. You know what I mean? I want to be embarrassed alone. That's like say it's like say every time you wanted to play Tetris or practice it, you had to play with me. Leave me alone with my shame. Exactly. Like, I want to be alone. I don't want people to know that I don't know where Indonesia is. Me and my friend once, we drew my friend, like you guys don't know who it is, Mars and I once drew a map of the world just based on memory of that moment. And it was pretty embarrassing for me, I'll say. It was an eye-opener. I do not know the world that well. I was impressed? Okay, you're just buttering me up, Luke. I mean, overall, I was happy that I knew where Canada was. No, I'm kidding. Oh shoot, it's falling apart. Hyper concentration. Once we hit 100, it'll slow down. Ah, shit. I don't think it's slowing down. Oh. Shoot. Maybe. Oh my god, maybe. Okay. There. No. No! Yeah, no. I was impressed for Americans, you two did a good job. Oh, Luke. Luke moves out of the USA, and all of a sudden it's you Americans. I was very close. Today's ranking, 3rd though. I'll take it. I mean, it's against me. I'll do like maybe 2 more runs. Or I might go till 2, we'll see. I have to do something at 2. Luke switch teams, for real. It's funny, on Tetrio, I was using a VPN when I made my account. Tetrio, for people who don't know, it's a Tetris-like client. It's Tetris, basically. But, more competitive and free. And when I made my account, I had a VPN on, which said I was in Canada. And you can't switch that after you've made your account, so now I've been repping Canada for a while. Which is kind of funny, because if I want to know like what my ranking is, it only tells me like my country most of the time, so like, well, you're 400 out of the 500 Canadian players or something. There's some people I've seen on there where they're even from like really small countries, and then I check their like to see what their rank is in the country, and then you find out that there's only like something crazy, like only 30 players in that country, and you're like, what the hell? Doing the king proud. Tetrising for the king. And I do it for you. All I do is for you. For me. Concentration here. Oh, that's perfect. Didn't I do it for you, Charles? Charles. Someone had sex with a person named Charles. It's crazy to think about. Charles. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oof, this is awfully sticky. Couldn't be me. At the 50 point, this is usually where I die. I really have to concentrate. What was he gonna say? Oh yeah, we'll see how soon this is, but maybe when it's more official. When I'm more official back to streaming. I'm definitely going to try to do a Silent Hill stream, as I've played through a lot of Resident Evil, so now I'm ready for some more survival horror. With lots of confusing puzzles. Ah, oh, made to 200. Let's go. Watched my friend play a bit of Silent Hill 1. And with the puzzles like in that game, that'll be fun as hell to play. That game is gonna make me feel like a kindergartner. You played RE, which ones? Sarah has put up with me infecting our Discord group with Resident Evil games. It's been pretty much non-stop Tetris games for, not Tetris, Resident Evil games for I don't know how many months now. Shoot. You've all turned RE zombies. It's true. It's infected our minds. Infected. Infection. Such a fun series, though. For all zeros. Yeah, like in the Netflix show. We were watching the Netflix show last night. If you're not interested in Resident Evil, I don't think I'd still recommend that show because it's just nothing like Resident Evil. But I don't think it's a good show either, though. But if you want something to hate watch, perfect show. What is the worst replacement name for zombies? Man, I can't even remember, dude. They always, like... What are some names, you know? Could we make up zombie names? The Unbecoming. The Returners. It's always some shit like that. Actors seem fine. Waste on script, yeah. The guy who plays Wesker is pretty good, but he's like already a good actor, so you're basically cheating. The Second Lifers. The Grimaces. The McChickens. The Hamburglers. Don't go out there. This place is swarmed with Hamburglers. Stop! Don't go through that door. We've been surrounded by Ronalds. Hold on one sec. Alright, I'm back. Wow, there's so many names they use for zombies in The Walking Dead. I thought it was just walkers. Damn it, a hamburger sounds so good right now. Walkers, floaters, swimmers, bobbers, biters, skin eaters, deadies, rotters, deadheads, geeks, creepers. Creepers? I was about to make a joke of calling them creepers. Lame brains, lab rats, meat puppets, the infected, guardians, lurkers, roamers, monsters, dead ones, wanderers, cold bodies, the wasted. It's like they couldn't think of like one good name, so they just threw it at the wall like spaghetti. See which one stuck, you know. But wait, there's more. Oh shit. Woo! Not oh shit at you, but I realized I was going to have to spin immediately upon unpausing. Groaners, the past, the dead, skin bags, empties, empties, empty Capri Suns. Moaners. Oh, groaners. I think moaners would be funny. Don't go out there. We're surrounded by moaners. Zombie virus, but they just all moan sexually, so it's uncomfortable. You're like being eaten alive, and you're like, fucking stop, man. You're making this weird. Can you just eat me normally, in silence? Oh my god. I'll say though, all those names, still better than zeros. Made a level 200. If you're gonna eat me, can you at least make me somewhat comfortable? You're so thoughtless, you know? Literally. Okay. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Zeros. Which, by the way, if you want to watch some Resident Evil, I believe we're going to do more Resident Evil 6 on Mars's stream on Monday. And I will be there to either voicing or in chat. We'll see. See how I'm feeling that day. Do I have to go? Nah, you can skip this one, Luke. Providence going to be there, streaming with Mars. If you could imagine. Nope. Kicking zombies left and right, literally. There's a lot of kicking in that game. or kicking, throws darts. The wasted. Groaners and moaners. If you want to see that, that's going to be Mars G Art. Can't you do like shoutouts or something? I don't know how you do that. Is it SO and then you type in their name? Like that? / shoutout. Ah, that makes more sense. Thank you. There you go. It's pretty useful. Should get a nice surprise out of that. I assume. I found this out literally on Thursday. Ironically enough, for somebody who has been streaming quite a bit, I don't know a whole lot of stuff about Twitch. I don't know a lot of the commands or like programs or even really what bits are. I just hit the stream button on my funny little program and people show up. I was just trying to play the game alone, but then you guys came. The side commands are unimportant. It's the fun they have. That's so true. I just say hi to the funny little people on my computer. I go into twitch.com and there's a funny little raccoon talking. Shit. Maybe. Oh yeah. Then watch this. We're gonna save this. Precision, like a doctor. Woo! Oh, the album stopped. That was a pretty good album. Hold on. I'm gonna link that again. If you liked what you heard, there's the album. Let's find something new. Video game music. I think I'll stream till like 140 around there. I think that's one good place to stop it. Oh, I'm actually going to take just a small little break to go grab some water. Be right back.
Pizza Hotline.
Your mic's still on. Oh yeah, that's fine. But thank you for letting me know. Alright, I'm back. Wow. The production value on this stream. How does she do it? Alright, let's play the game. Tetris with the trippy effects on. What does that even look like? I'm curious. Whoa. Oh shit, my controller's not connected. Ignore that. Should be connected now, maybe? Yep, we're good. The effects make it look so ethereal, you know? I kinda like it. What do we think? Keep it for this round or get rid of it? If it's too distracting, I'll drop it. I'm like looking over at my OBS. Everything is the same, but they're now ghost balls. It's kind of fun, you know? Fun for this round, I'd say. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I'm sure it'll be over soon. Knowing my rate. Start doing some quick blocks. Start trying to play like a pro. Some advice for new Tetris players. Always stack flat. Try and keep it as flat as possible. Unless the pieces are going really fast, then you want like a mountain shape. Because the mountain shape will let you get blocks to the side easier. So when it starts getting fast, keep it low to the ground. Don't try and do like high stacks. I'll have to waste a line block there, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, you should not be doing what I'm doing right now, which is very dumb. Alright, I think we can do that. Oh no. They're making me repent. Don't be like Dave, yeah, do the opposite of what I'm doing. Very, very important. Do not play like me. Actually, you know what? This is it's pretty decent right now. I'll take it. Should name the blocks like The Walking Dead. The Wasted. The Spinners. That would be the T block. Big Dick. That'd be the long blocks. Walkers. Ghouls. Ghouls. Goblins. Whew, we made 200. The Shaped. There's that biker game that called Zombies Freakers. The Chris Angel? If there was Chris Angel zombies, I'd call them Mind Freakers. Trying to clear a line, there's a moan. You can actually do that in Tetris. You can change this clear sound to a moan. That'd be really funny. Oh my god. If I do another Tetris stream, I'm gonna like just edit the shit out of Tetrio to make it dumb as fuck. I could put like a poll of what sounds to put in. Every time you clear a life, it's just Mind Freaker is the alternative to Mind Flare. Mind Flare. Welcome to my show. That show was weird. I loved Magic as a kid, so I would watch Chris Angel's like Mind Freak like all the time. That's definitely one of those shows where you like grow up and you rewatch it and you're like, I actually watched this. Like there's a scene of him like it's like his big thing is he always tells the camera, I mean this is all magicians, but specifically him, he's like, none of this is edited. This is one shot only. And he like says this and he's like, I'm about to teleport through the glass of this window of this building. And he's like, but first, let me take off my shoes. And then the camera pans down to the ground as he excruciatingly slowly takes off his shoes. And like, the show like speeds it up a bit. But it's so obvious that they're like doing some shit while he's doing that. Let me take off my shoes. No need to watch what's behind me. It's all one take, believe me. Some of his tricks freaked me out as a kid, like the helicopter one. You mean they mind freaked you out? More like foot freak. And they're lifting him by a wire. Oh yeah. What's the helicopter one? I don't know what the helicopter one is. They mind freaked you. He takes out his... Oh no. I always got weird vibes from him. There was like a scene in one of the episodes where he's like talking to some girl and he's like, you like candy? She's like, yeah. I can't remember if she's a kid or if she's like his age. Either way, the way he was like saying it was like so weird. You want candy? I got candy. Where he put meat hooks on his back and was full of fucking helicopter. Yeah, that's gotta be fake. I would believe if David Blaine did that. If David Blaine did that, he probably actually like strengthened his skin to be used to being flown by helicopters. He like practiced slowly and worked his way up to full helicopter. Take you to the candy shop. Let you mind freak the lollipop. That's a magic trick. If you're saying that in relation to the helicopter thing, that's like one of if you ever see like Penn and Teller talk about David Blaine, they shit on him a lot specifically for that. It's like that's not a magic trick. That's just a stunt. You're just doing something crazy. Which I agree, it's not really it's beyond magic trick at that point. But I get why he does it, you know. It sounds cooler than a live public demonstration. This whole time, Chris Angel has been a paid actor for David Blaine to make David Blaine seem legit. He's the one pulling the strings, the meat hook strings. David Blaine is a poser compared to Chris Angel. Chris Angel actually went through that window. He really just had to take off his shoes. all connected. I spent hours in meditation to survive being flayed alive. Also, I forgot to turn off the effect thing. Hold on. There we go. David Blaine is crazy. He went from like street card magic to being held in a tube for like months or something. I remember there's an interview once where he was talking about his ex-girlfriend. That alone, like, I was like, he dates people? Like, that was shocking to me. Not that he's like a bad looking dude or anything, he's so much like a, I don't know, like a mythical figure. Who would win in a gladiator fight? Penn Tiller, Chris Angel, or David Boyd? Chris Angel would die first, immediately. Penn has a lot of anger, so that might help him have an edge. David Blaney, he's like, he would solo them all, I would say. The dude's a monster. He probably, in preparation, he would probably take axes to the chest to get used to the feeling. That guy catches bullets with his mouth. Literally, that used to be an act that he did. I don't think he does anymore. Because recently, he was like, it's just too dangerous nowadays to do it. Nowadays. He was cool with doing it before, but just too risky. I forget where it is, but there's like a special of him like getting training up to the point of catching a bullet with his mouth and all the preparation work that went into that. And it's amazing because you're like, oh my god, it's so crazy, he's going to catch it with his mouth and it's going to be this big event. And then at the end of like the documentary thing, he's like, he finally does it, and then he's like, alright, yeah, this is safe enough to do each week. He's like, I'm gonna start adding this to my live show in Las Vegas. Like, it's like a reveal at the end that he's gonna be doing this every day, or every week, once a day. Not once a day, but I think it was just like once a week he would do it. Easy, he's nimble. Teller, oh, he's nimble. Oh, they have prep time, like Batman versus Justice League? I don't know, Sarah. Do they have prep time or do they not have prep time? That changes it. I assumed they had some prep time. Either way, I still think David Blaine might survive. I feel like Tiller might, I see him more as a pacifist. I think he would just escape. Now here's the question. Is Penn and Tiller working together? Are they a duo team? Or is it just on their own? I think Tiller could kill Penn. They pretend to be in love like the Hunger Games. Hunger Games Magician Edition. No, they broke up in this scenario. Oh. No, I don't know. I think it's funny, like, Tiller's like what? I think he's like 10 or 20 years older than Penn. It's like, he's quite a bit older. It's funny, I don't even think they're friends usually. I think they went on record being like, no, we're just more business partners. We don't really like hang out or anything. Which one is hotter? 7 years, yeah, 7-year difference. I think like Penn was, I don't know, like 19 or 17 or something when he met Teller. He's pretty young. And at that time, Teller was like a teacher, I believe. Which one's hotter? I think too hard about this because I'm like, well, I feel like Penn would talk a lot. I think Penn's better looking, but Teller seems more chill. Depends which one has bigger nips. I feel like Penn has some big old pepperonis. I like how you answered your own question. She couldn't wait for my answer. That's her deciding factor. No, no. P for Pen and pepperoni nips. You're so right. You're so right. It's scary. Fuck, marry, kill. Penn and Teller and Chris Angel. Who would you guys choose? I could write a children's book. Could and should are two very different words. I'll do like one more round of this. Fuck Chris Angel, marry Teller, kill Penn. Marry Teller, fuck Penn, and kill Chris Angel. I think I'd have to agree with you, Sarah. Probably where I'm at. Chris Angel sounds like he'd be fun to have sex with, but I feel like he'd be too weird. He would be too mind freaky in the sheets. My mind would be too freaked. I could get my mind freaked. You know who I'm shocked that is still like, whenever they need like a magician for something, they still call him? David Copperfield. He had like a pretty public case about having relations with either a minor or he sexually harassed someone. It's something of that nature, but I remember it was pretty public when it happened. But they still call him up for like, when they need him for like, I don't know, a Vanity Fair video about magic or something. You could get more than your mind freaked. Like what? There should be a Chris Angel porno called a Penis Freak. Who said that? Pretty good transition. I was never a fan of David Copperfield. Too like flashy. Makes it also like melodramatic. I will say, for as annoying as a Penn Teller can be, at least they made it like kind of fun to shit on Magic a bit. Magic started becoming like more casual after them, which I like. Hate them or love them. They made Magic a little less dorky, and I'll thank them for that. I also like their show Foolus. I would watch clips of that all the time. I love that show. There's some pretty good ones on there. One of my favorites though is this lady got them. I say lady, but I don't know if she was in college or not. But the trick she did was she had an Apple Watch, or no, she had an iPhone, and she would give it to a random person, and it was like a music full of so many libraries or whatever. It was like a crazy amount of music, and would tell them, you know, just pick any song from it. Don't let me hear it. They would go, okay, and they would like find the song. And then she would tell them what songs they're listening to, even though they're like very far away from her. And it tricked Penn and Teller. But then it turned out that all she was doing was she had her iPhone connected to her Apple Watch, so she was just checking her Apple Watch to see what the song was. She was not like a magician at all. She was just like some random person. And like what you win in that show is you win like a night to perform at Las Vegas with Penn and Teller. So like, what'd she do? Did she just come on, do the phone thing, and then leave? That's what I was always curious about. Or did they go, oh shit, we didn't think you'd actually trick us, so here's a $15 to Olive Garden. Shit. I like how they win exposure. They win exposure. Yeah, that's true. I don't think it's just a night though. I think it's like a month or something. Like they're getting paid for it, you know. $269, nice. You win, you get to expose yourself. You're legally allowed. It's interesting too because I think they give the magicians who go on there and do their set like full rights to videos, or at least somewhat rights to their videos of them performing on there. Is like the only clips I find of that show on YouTube are the ones of the magicians who are on the show themselves uploading their set, being like, "I fool Penn and Teller for the 18th time." So, at least they get that, you know? Look at those rankings. Just what I like to see. Alright, yeah. I think I'm good for the day. Got some good Tetrising in. Had fun. Very chill. I'll probably do a couple more like these type of chill streams until I make it more official. Then we'll start doing some like more big playthroughs and stuff. Thanks for Tetrising. It was good to see a stream from you again. Thank you. Much appreciated. Depending on how tonight goes, I might stream some more. I kind of want to do some racing games. I'm really liking this VHS setup. It's very comfy. But we'll see how it goes. Thanks everyone for joining. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys later. See ya.